Well, hello there, and welcome back to my channel. This is yours truly, Lolo, at Kitchen Table Talk at Lolo's. Tonight, we're going to be talking more about the Bahamas and its 700 beautiful islands. However, there are only 30 permanently inhabited islands. In other words, the Bahamas government has their hands in the mix in making sure that residents and visitors alike are facilitated with all of the normal amenities, light, water, gas, communications. And of course, many people on some of these islands, they're actually using wells. They have their own wells. They dig their own wells and they're making earning an income from tourism and from other avenues. They're actually traveling to the United States and they're ordering online reverse osmosis, pumping systems, straining systems, and they are setting up their own well, their own pump, their own water system. And in some cases, some of the islands, some of the residents are actually now embarking on electrical initiative or lighting initiative by ordering and setting up their very own plant as far as solar panels and solar farms are concerned to provide electricity for their family, the residents, and their conglomerates, businesses, and what have you. The Bahamas government actually, head of government is our Prime Minister, the Honorable Philip Brave Davis. The capital is Nassau, which is about a mile, 2 miles long, on the outskirts of downtown, in the far northern end of New Providence, where the cruise ship docks. That is Nassau, which is in between the Western District of New Providence, which is Bahamas and resorts, and the Eastern District of the island, which is where Paradise Island is located. Those were the two major casinos in the Bahamas are located: Paradise Island, West Bay Street, downtown Nassau, where the straw market and many other Bahamian amenities can be found for a greater Bahamian experience. The heads of states is the British monarchy, King Charles III, represented by the Governor General, Cornelius A. Smith. Forms of government: constitutional monarchy with two legislative hosts, Senate of 16, and the House of Assembly with approximately 38. Two major parties, Progressive Liberal Party and the Free National Movement. We're not going to get too much into the political side of it right now. We just want to talk about, we want to highlight in the next few videos, these 20 to 29 islands or 30 islands that you can actually visit that are virtually crime-free, literally crime-free. And the places are beautiful. The people are very hospitable. There's many things to do. And I want to start off with the largest island in the Bahamas. You may have heard me mention this before in one or two of my other videos. Andros is 120 miles long by 40 miles wide. And over the course of 100 to 300 years, with all the rough seas and hurricanes and gale force winds passing through, we now have respectfully North Andros and South Andros. In the center, we call it the mangroves, where you're not allowed to fish. If some of the locals want to feed themselves and it's very bad weather and they are unable to get out into the ocean and other parts of the island to fish where they normally fish, then they can fish in the mangroves, but it is very limited how much of these fish you can take from that area, because Andros, to my knowledge, is one of the largest places that is actually preserved in the country for agriculture and water, agriculture, water, bird watching, reptile watching, and you will find some reptiles or some lizards or iguanas found in Andros that you can't find nowhere else in the world. You may find birds on the island of Andros that you cannot find nowhere else in the world. birds that are actually endangered species. So I want to encourage you guys to visit Andros for calm, cooling, relaxing vacation. You can visit and book places like Rulamar. You can book at places like Kamalami Key Resorts. Excellent place to go. Service and the food is off the chain. Tiamo Resorts. You can also book there. There are tons of other places. Seascape Inn. You can visit. You can book and visit Small Hope A Lodge. I mentioned the Karula Mall Club and Resorts, Andros Beach Club, the Key House, Stafford Creek Fly Fishing Lodge, Swans Key Lodge, the Mangrove Key Lodge, the Point, Blair's Lodge. There are so many places you can visit. Andros South Bonefish Lodge, where you can actually book a tour. You can book with someone to take you out, fly fishing, bone fishing, catch release, or catch and feeds. Andros is also one of the leading places where you can go for bone fishing and the bone fishing tournaments. We also have located in the Andros area the third largest barrier reef in the world and one of the deepest blue holes that's located on the inside of the island, 6 miles out to the ocean through the tunnels and caves, 6 miles out into the ocean. It all connects. From the Jack Cousteau, he says it is his favorite place to dive. It is his favorite place to dive. So the Andros Bone Fishing Club is not just for bone fishing. It's lots more of exotic things to do. You can dive lobsters, you can dive conchs, you can spear fish. It's just that the reefs are very, very much preserved and kept in pristine situations for future divers to come. You got Eva's Bonefish Lodge, you got Deep Creek Bone Fishing Lodge, the Blue Hole Villas, you got Bare Bones Fishing Lodge, you got Island Comfort Bed and Suites, Bed and Breakfast, you got Dream Village, you got Rose Place Cabins, you got Conch Sand, as Conch as in yes, as in conch, the delicacy. Conch Sound Flats. Let me tell you guys, these places are beautiful. Andros Island Beach Resort, very colorful. The green, the purple, and the red are gonna just blow your mind when you get in there. The service, the food is just off the chain. Nathan's Lounge, another place. Pineville Motel. Pineville Motel speaks for itself. Go and take a tour on the pineapple fields and cut your own fresh pineapples and enjoy your fresh pineapple while you are there visiting. Take a tour of the island. Drive from North Andros to South Andros or from South Andros to North Andros and enjoy the scenery, enjoy the island, enjoy the people. And of course, how can I do this type of video for Andros without mentioning the population? Right around 6,700 people, not even exactly 7,000. An island 120 miles long by 40 miles wide, with a small population just around 7,000. You can walk a mile and a half, 2 miles and a half, 20 miles of beaches and see no one. And see no one. And of course, yes, yes, go and research for yourself. Be like a Berean. Don't just take my word for it. But there is a nude beach that you can enjoy, an adult beach that you can enjoy through the resorts, where there are comfortable chairs, umbrellas. You can go and you can nude bathe, nude sunbathe, and you can enjoy yourself, and there is no one there to bother you at all. All you're doing is enjoying the sun, the sand, and the sea. You can book your diving trips. Again, like I've mentioned, the third largest barrier reef in the world is located right around Andros. You can go and you can bird watch, reptile watch, take pictures, rare birds, I mean, rare reptiles, endangered species found nowhere else but in the Bahamas on the island of New Providence. You can hire a guide and it will take you bird watching, take you all over the place where you can see these things. And if you want to go diving, you can do that as well. Guys, I want to thank you for tuning in. Again, Andros, Bahamas is a very, very beautiful place to visit. I can't mention enough about the people and the food because I'm one of those people and I do enjoy those types of foods. Guys, I appreciate you tuning in. Thank you very much for staying with me and listening to me ramble on about the beautiful Bahamas. And coming up next will be our next island we're going to be talking about, which is going to be Freeport Grand Bahama. For now, I hope you take it all in. For Andros, you can fly there, fly into Nassau, Bahamas, on Bahamas Air, on Delta, on American Airlines, from almost anywhere in the United States. When traveling, don't forget, always book through a travel agency. When you're at the hotel, never leave your hotel unless you're with your taxi cab driver or your tour bus driver. Make sure book in your travel a tour package that will give you a tour of the island that you are visiting. Again, there's 700 islands, approximately 2,000 keys, but right at 29 to 30 permanently inhabited islands where government facilities are located, schools, light, water, gas, and of course, clinics, which are subsidiaries of our main hospitals located in Nassau, New Providence, and in Freeport, Grand Bahama. Guys, again, if you're not sure, call the Bahamas consulate. A new consulate is opening up in Los Angeles area. I think it's San Francisco within the next 30, 60 to 90 days, thereabout. But for now, you can use one of our consulate general office, Miami, Florida, Atlanta, Georgia, Washington, D.C., and New York. So when all else failed, call the consulate. Have a dialogue, develop a dialogue with them. Let them know you want to visit the country and take advantage of every opportunity that's available to the tourists. Again, you are safe, you are safe, you are safe traveling to the Bahamas. The Bahamas is a rich little country. According to GDP, the third richest in the world. Tourism is our number one industry. And according to crimes against tourists, it's 0.0008 or something of that nature, or 7. That's out of some 8 to 10 million visitors. 8 to 10 million visitors. 0.00008%. That you cannot beat that. We appreciate U.S. State Department issuing a warning. This warning has never went away. Stats has never changed, not against the tourists. It's local, one-on-one crime where 65 to 75% of the entire population is located on the island of New Providence. And there are several factors involved in this. Several factors. We don't want to talk about the crimes right now. We just want to let you know. Murder rate is high, crime rate is low. That doesn't pan out. These are all revenge killings, one-on-one, local on local. Have no fear. Peace and love is there in the Bahamas. Why? Because it is better in the Bahamas. And I thank you for watching this segment with Lolo, Kitchen Table Talk. We look forward to bringing you more awesome information. Thank you very much. This is Lolo for Kitchen Table Talk at Lolo's.